I'm Betty. Welcome to my kitchen.
For 12 years, we lived in Virginia Beach, Virginia, right on the Chesapeake Bay. And one of the things I learned to enjoy there were Chesapeake Bay crab cakes, made with the famous Chesapeake Bay blue crabs. In fact, we used to catch the crabs right off our dock. The crab cakes that you find in most restaurants, unfortunately, are about as much filler as they are crab meat. And today I'm going to share with you a recipe to make real crab cakes with lump crab meat.
So here are the ingredients for our Chesapeake Bay crab cakes. I've got a pound of lump crab meat, a cup of good quality mayonnaise, and it can be light mayonnaise. I wouldn't recommend the no fat, but low fat or light is just fine. 4 tablespoons of finely chopped red pepper, which has been sauteed in butter until it's soft. And as you can see, although I started out with 4 tablespoons, it does look like less. But 4 tablespoons to start with is just fine. A tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. 2 tablespoons of finely chopped parsley. 4 tablespoons of fine dry breadcrumbs. 6 drops or so of Tabasco sauce or to taste, a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, and 1½ teaspoons of Old Bay seasoning. So what I'm going to do now is mix all of these ingredients that are going to be added to the crab meat into a small bowl, and I'm going to mix them before folding them into the crab meat. This way, I'll break up the lumps as little as possible. Get our parsley in there, our fresh lemon juice. I'm going to give that a little stir to combine it. Okay, I'm going to add now the Tabasco, the Worcestershire sauce, and I'll just stir these liquid ingredients. And then I'll finally add the Old Bay spice and the breadcrumbs. Now that these additions are all combined, I'm going to add them to the crab meat and just fold it in. You can see just 4 tablespoons of dry breadcrumbs to help these hold together. And just mix gently with a spatula until it's combined. It's quite a moist mixture, as you'll see. Make sure we get that well mixed. That looks good. It looks like all the crab meat is well coated with that. I'm going to use panko breadcrumbs to coat these crab cakes because these ones are going to be hors d'oeuvre size. And to make them, I'm using a 1½ inch ice cream scoop. If you've seen my other videos, you'll know ice cream scoops are one of my very favorite tools. So to make these, just take a scoop of crab meat into your hand, form it into a little patty like so. Dip it in the crumbs, just gently. You can see they're quite loose, but they will hold together. And onto my wax paper lined sheet ready for, these I'm going to fry, or if you choose, you can broil them. And again, just dip them in the panko. And there you have a nice hors d'oeuvre sized crab cake. You can, of course, form these into larger ones if you're going to serve them for lunch or dinner. 2 of these would make a very nice first course for a dinner party with a little salad on the side. Be just lovely. You can expect to get between 25 and 30 of these crab cakes from a pound of crab meat. I'm just going to lower them into the hot vegetable oil that I'm using for frying them. And you want to hear that nice sizzle right away when you put them in, so you know your oil is hot enough. And you don't want to overcrowd your pan. Just let them brown lightly on one side and then gently turn them over to brown on the second side. The crab meat is fully cooked when you use it, so you're not concerned about cooking it. You just want to get that nice golden brown appearance. You can see the little flecks of red pepper and parsley gives them a little color. And we'll just let those continue cooking for a minute or two. These are nicely browned on the second side, so I'm just going to move them to a paper-lined tray to drain them. And at that point, they'll be ready to serve or to freeze. And they do freeze beautifully. If you're making dinner-sized crab cakes, these will make about 6, depending on your appetite, I guess. Oops, lost a little bit there. And we'll just let these drain. Some beautiful Chesapeake Bay crab cakes. I'm serving these with a little cocktail sauce, but they're equally good with some wasabi mayonnaise. I know this is a recipe you're going to enjoy. Delicious, and it brings back wonderful memories.